6x in exponent minus 3 is equal with 4. So let me rewrite this equation here. So it's 256 x in exponent minus 3 is equal with 4. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to multiply everything by x cubic. If I multiply, is 256 x in minus 3 times x cubic is equal with 4x cubic. And now this one we can imply 256 x minus 3. So because the base is the same, I can write the base and we can add the exponent. Minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is equal with 4x cubic. But minus 3 plus 3 is equal with 0. And x in 0 is 1. 2 times 56 in 1 is 256. So what remains here remains 256 is equal with 4x cubic. And now here I am going here to divide everything by 4. So I'm dividing this side by 4. And I'm going to divide this side by 4. So this 4 goes away. And what remains x cubic is equal with 64. Because 256 divided by 4 is going to be 64. So that's what we have. But now if we wanted to take the cubic root of everything, in both sides is going to be cubic root of x cubic is equal with the cubic root of 64. And now this the power 3 with the index 3 we can simplify, and it remains just x is equal with the cubic root of 64 is 4. So we already found one solution of this equation here, and one solution is real solution, x is equal with 4. But since this is a solution by the factor theorem, we already know x minus 4 is going to be the divisor of this equation here. X cubic is equal with 64, or x cubic minus 64. So x cubic of minus 64 is equal with 0. Because if I am subtracting both sides minus 64, I'm going to get in this equation here. And we already know, so the divisor x minus 4, according to the factor theorem, is going to divide this x cubic minus 64. But now, what I'm going to do here, I am going here to use a synthetic division, and I'm taking this equation here, and I'm dividing by x minus 4. But since x is equal with 4, so let me take here a 4. So I'm using a synthetic division. Instead of x cubic, I'm plugging 1. X squared I don't have, so it's a 0. X, this equation doesn't have, is a 0, but it has a minus 64. And now I'm dropping this 1 here. 4 times 1 is a 4. So 0 plus 4 is a 4. 4 times 4 is a 16. 0 plus 16 is a 16. 16 times 4 is a 64. And minus 64 plus 64 is 0. Now what do we have here? If I'm dividing x cubic minus 64 by x minus 4, is going to be here x squared plus 4x and is a plus 16. And I'm taking this part here, this quadratic form, x squared plus 4x plus 16, I equate with 0, and I want to find the solution of this factor here. And the solution of this factor are going to be as follows. So first let me use the quadratic formula. X is going to be minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here a is 1, b is 4, c is 60. So I'm taking a little bit shortcut. Instead of b is a 4, so it's a minus 4 plus minus square root of 4, b squared is a 16, minus 4ac, here is a minus, 4 times 1 is 4, times 16 is a 64. Divide 2 times 1 is 2. And so let me take here a little bit shortcut. Minus 4 plus minus, and 16 minus 64 is a minus 48. But minus 48 we can write as minus 48 we can write as a factor of 16 times 4. So this one 16 times 4. But square root of 16 is a 4, and 3 remains inside. But to get rid of the minus here, I'm going to convert into imaginary number. So x is equal with a minus 4 plus minus is a 4 I square root of 3 divided by 2. If we divide it by 2 and if we are factoring here 2 and 4 in both sides, in both terms, 2 can simplify by 2. So x is equal with a minus 2 plus minus 2i square root of 3. So the solution for the equation are going to be x is equal with 4, so this is real solution, and it has a 2 conjugate complex solution. X is equal with a minus 2i square root of 3, and the x is equal with a minus 2 plus 2i square root of 3. So those are the three solutions for this equation 256, x minus cubic equal with the 4.